Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Foggy24K, rocking out for the stupid DeFi channel. I'm not no financial advisor. This is no financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, and I'm telling you, do not invest more than you can afford to lose, because it's crazy out here on these DeFi streets, and there's somebody waiting on every corner to take your bag straight up. Yo, good, YouTube? What's good? I'm feeling it. Yo, I got to tell y'all straight up, I was wrong. I know when I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm wrong. No, wait a minute. No, not about Optimus. Not about Optimus. I was wrong about this right here. Yo, momentum. Yo, I covered this a couple days ago, and I was wrong. Wrong. Yo, we're going to talk about it, but let's look at Op3 on the charts right now. That's all I can say is right now we're looking at it with this. I talked about this yesterday. We got this Fibonacci up here. I just want to bring everybody in the text. I threw the Fibonacci up here. It was excited about how it just stayed within the ranges. But I got a little bit concerned when we got over here looking at all this indecisiveness that's been going on right up in here for a few days. Then it dipped down in here. Okay. DeFi dude came, did his little video, pumped it up a little bit. Monday came, they dropped the news on everybody about the halving, and this is where it's been. At that point, I took my money out because I want to see what's going to be happening here. This is a lot of red going on down here, a lot of room for this to continue. If it's going to do that, I don't know, but I don't want to be on the inside stuck finding out, hoping and waiting for this to go back up. So I just chose to take my money out. I ain't giving no financial advice on what nobody should do or nothing like that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. But now I got to talk about this straight up. I covered this a couple days ago, and I was wrong. My peeps in the comments hit me up and said, Joe, bro, I think you better take a second look. So you know what? We going to take a second look, because I did a little bit more research, and then I said, Joe, this is the move. And so I dived in. But let's talk about it. If it makes sense, it might make some money. So I went and took another look at this, and I said, whoa, it hit me. I was like, wait a minute. I think I was wrong. And then I said, wait a minute, I'm in. And let me show y'all what's going on here straight up. The KYC docs, this is not doing it justice here. KYC rug doc. To me, that means nothing. But these dudes are really KYC. They doing videos and AMAs where they're showing their faces. You can see who they are. Amazing. That really means something, because the last two, I'm trying to remember, what project have I ever been in? Only project I got in where I think I've seen the dev face is probably X with Richard Hart. That's it. I'm trying to think. Is that really it? Yep, that's probably the only project I ever been in where I actually seen the dev face. So just because you don't see their face, that don't mean you ain't gonna make money. Because the last one, two, I'm on a win streak here. On a win streak. Optimus 2X. What was before that? Stable Fund. Got my money back. And I did 2X, but I didn't take it out, so I didn't really 2X. It went down the drain with the project. We'll see when it rolls over to V2 if I can get that other half back. We'll see what happens, all right? Before that, I made a few $1,000s off of Avarice. And let me see. Then a couple of miners before that I made some dough on. But none of those projects, except Richard Hart, did I see the developer's face or the face of the project or something. So hey, this is momentum. These guys are showing their face straight up. So that's a big deal right there. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. Let's see. They do got a referral program, so it is what it is. They got this elastic supply thing. So that's them manipulating the price. Let's go to the app page. That's where we can really talk about what's going on here. Straight up. All right. So once you come to the page here, this is the token price right now. It's $1.56. Let's look at it on the chart. My geez, look at that chart. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Beautiful, straight up. This looks like what Optimus chart looked like on the day one. Oh man, I was in love with that chart. Optimus chart, you just look at it and just be drooling like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. That's the way it was with Optimus in the first few weeks. But this one got Optimus. This is the pretty girl on the block. This is new. You got Optimus a little bit, but this is manipulated. This is what it looks like or whatever, And like I said, the whole techniques or whatever, well, they keep doing what they do. All right. So let's go back to the page. That's what the chart looks like. Okay. Now, when you're on here, you're going to click bond. All right. Now you look at, they have a 14-day bond, which is like, I guess like taking your money for 14 days. And they have a seven-day bond. We in the bond section, right? This is what this is about here. You buy the bond, or you can buy the token on Pancake Swap. Mass is the token. Okay. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. You can get it through getting the bond through the app, or you can buy it on Pancake Swap. Okay. But let me show you the benefits of buying the bond. All right. Now, this was a big thing for me when I checked this out a few days ago, was all these taxes. They got a 15% buy tax, and they got an 18% sell tax. Okay. Now, but if you get a bond, you get to skip that tax. And that is crazy. That changes everything straight up. So if you get a 14-day bond, you don't pay the 15% tax. And on top of that, that's the buy tax is 15%, but you don't pay it. You get the 14-day bond. But now check this out. If you get the 14-day bond, you also get a 25% bonus of mass tokens. And that 25% mass token bonus will cover your 18% sales tax. All right, that's crazy, right? So right here, they say in 14 days, you will ROI 40%. And that's a little tricky because what that's meaning is with you skipping the 15% buy tax and getting that 25% extra mass token, that comes out to about 40%. You will enjoy all of that after the 14-day bond. So that's where they get that from. But the real big deal is that getting the 14-day bond will cover your taxes in and out. Now, the reason that they have the taxes, which makes sense to me, is that it keeps the bots out of the project. So they want to be able to manipulate the price. They don't want the bots to come in there and be driving things crazy and running the project at that point. So with all these taxes, ain't nobody bringing no bots in there to make no buys and sells. Paying no 15% buy tax and turn around and have to pay 18% sell tax. Ain't no bots going to be in that straight up. So that's working. Feel me? So, if you go ahead and get the 14-day bond, I'm not trying to sell you the bond, okay? Because it doesn't matter to me either way, but I'm just letting you know how that works, how you can get in without paying these taxes. Because I know there's some of us who don't like the taxes. I know I don't. You know what I mean? So if you telling me I got to leave my money in there 14 days and to skip that taxes, but then once I got deep into the reason the 14-day don't really mean nothing to me is because I'm sold on the project. So I'm leaving this in there. 14 days is nothing. I'm leaving it in there. You know what I mean? Because they also paying dividends straight up. So I got my money in there and I'm trying to have money come back. I want money coming back, working. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't care about this 14 days at all. Because I'm definitely looking at being in this longer than 14 days. So that's nothing to me. And if that's what the price I got to pay to get right around these taxes, I'm with it. Now you also can buy a 7-day bond, okay? And you'll pay no buy tax, but you will have to pay that sales tax, okay? Now, at the end of your bond, at the end of the 14 days, that's when you will have all of your mass tokens, all right? Let's get out of this and talk about that, all right? These are the platform dividends. I got some claimable. Look, I'm getting dividends already. I just caught this a few hours ago, so I'm getting dividends already, all right? Let me show you all that. So I went ahead and dropped 1,000 in here, and that gave me 841 mass tokens. These right here, okay? As time goes on, this is where your tokens that are claimable pops up, okay? Now, about a couple of minutes ago, I went ahead and claimed just to see how this works, okay? Now, you can claim these at any time, all right? Once they become available, see, these are claimable, so they're available. I can click this claim button, brings it up here, and puts it right up in here to show. Let's do it. We're talking about let's do it. Now, let me also let y'all know one more thing. Now, anybody would say because the gas fees, I thought were a little high. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to show y'all. So once you claim it, that's when you start getting your dividends. So you don't get paid dividends off the bond. Okay, so if I let these stack up and don't claim them here, I'm not getting no dividends on these. But once I claim it and it comes up here to where it says your mass balance, and that's in my wallet, then that's when I'm starting to get dividends on that. Now, I haven't claimed them yet, and I can claim these dividends at any point. Now, these dividends is another thing, too. You can claim these and they'll go directly into your wallet, or you can compound them to roll right back into a bond and skip the buy tax on the bond. Yo, that's crazy, right? So if I'll see how this rolls out, how I feel in a few days or whatever, but I'm probably going to be compounding this to try to get my share of what I got going on here growing. As long as the things that they saying is going on with the project, because, the developers of this project are very reputable because they had a project going on Avalanche called Alpha Shares, which I had never even heard of. But I don't mess with Avalanche. I don't deal with that chain over there. So that's why I'm not surprised. I probably saw it was on Avalanche and just kept going. You know, sometimes we have our biases on our chains that we rock with. And that's why I had no problem rocking with Op3 on Polygon, because I was familiar with Polygon, had been in projects over there. And now things are going on over here on Binance Smart Chain. Everybody's familiar with Binance Smart Chain, so it's an easy flow for me messing with this, but I never really messed with Avalanche, so I'm probably missing out over there. But anyway, I'm on momentum over here, so it's all good. Goody, good. Straight up. They got some other things too, you know. They're about, and like I said, I'm blown away with this project, and I'm so amped on it because they are about making real income outside of the DeFi space and bringing it into the liquidity pool of this project. Okay, so they got some validator nodes that they investing in next week, I guess, on the Avalanche chain. And then also they're going to be doing some real world mining. And I ain't talking about cloud mining. I'm talking about they got a farm that they really already setting up. Income from that farm is supposed to come back into the liquidity of this project to pay it. And everybody who's getting dividends are going to be getting dividends off of that outside income that they have. And they're trying to do a thing where the income and the life of the project is not, everybody's saying it right now, is not dependent on new people coming in. Okay. And that's what everybody's talking about. But it looks like they building a roadmap to really be doing with real income, real money making situations outside of tokenomics and Ponzi-nomics. Straight up. So I'm amped off this project right here. And I gotta say, yo, my peeps in the channel, yo, thanks for turning me on to it. The double dose for turning me on to it. I'm rocking with it. So let's see what it looks like when we claim. All right, I'm doing this just for the video because the gas fees are high. So, and I got to figure out what's the balance. Should I come through here and just do this once a day? Probably. But let's say claim. You can claim this as much as you want and as often as you want. Okay, let's see what this gas fee is. See, look at that. Estimated gas, $1.75. I don't get that. I'm not going to claim now. That gas fee is just ridiculously too high. Let me see something. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not claiming that now. The gas fee is too high. Okay, but if I was to go ahead and claim that, this will come up here. See, I already claimed, so I don't want to do that now. I just paid $1 or whatever just to claim this. So I don't want to do that again right now. All right. But anyway, when I claim, this amount will go to zero, and it's $1.20. No, it's not $1.20. It's one mass token. 1.29 will come up here, so that will give me about 429 mass token balance. It will give my BUSD will be $5 and some change, and I will be earning dividends on that mass tokens that I've claimed. Okay, because you're not earning dividends until you claim. As long as it stays down in here in the bond, you're not getting no dividends on it yet. All right, that's what's going on with this. Yo, if y'all interested in it, I have a link down in the description. Yo, I don't usually put links down and referrals and stuff, but this one I am feeling. I don't pump projects that I am not 100% vested, that I don't really feel. This ain't nothing paid to me and ain't nothing sponsored. But stupid DeFi channel, y'all know how I get down. If I'm pushing it to you, it's because I believe in it. And if it goes down, then we all going down with it. Straight up. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. BNB. Let's take a trip back to Vegas, all right? I don't see if this is still here. Okay, I think I'm getting close to being able to get that 2%. And it's still here. What kind of money is it making? Let's see. So I've been in 19 days. That's how much BNB I staked. That's how much I've earned. My unstaked fee is still the same. You see, I have taken nothing out yet. And so I got $35. I put in $195 initially. I'm at $35 now. I guess that's 18%. So hey, I'm with that. What I really want to see, we can see the contract balances dip down a little bit. I think some people are on that 2% now, which I will be, because I got in this on day 2. So I got one more day. I got 19 days. So I got one more day of the 1% earnings. And after that, I'll be getting 2%. And that's when it's really going to get interesting. Once we start getting to 2% and 3%, don't let this last for the whole 100. And now we getting 5% a day. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. They did a figuring out, and I think I will be 100% ROI in about 2 or 3 days. So at that point, if I went ahead and unstaked, I'll be leaving with all the money I came in with. So I wouldn't be losing no money. So got a couple of days before that. It looks like we're going to make it because this contract is not diving. But you know the way these projects work, for real. Once it starts diving a little bit, it's going to be a race to the bottom. So we'll see how long that lasts. Straight up. That's what's going on with that. Now I want to take a look at this BingX. I'm loving this right now. Shout out to my man Chris for turning me on to this. This is the truth. Straight up. I just threw about $80 in here into this grid bot trading, and I'm up about $3 and some change. I had a rocky start here. Let's look at my history. Straight up. When I first opened the bot, it was open for a few hours. I shut it down. I was like, whoa, lost $2 real quick. And I was like, I didn't understand the mechanics and what was going on. So then I went ahead and started another buy. That one lost 20-something cent in about a half hour, 50. I said, yo, something ain't right. I did a little research and realized, yo, when you first get in it, as it's going down, it's buying, it's buying, it's buying. So that's going to show negative. And when as it goes back up, it's selling, selling, selling. And that's when you're positive. So I started to buy it again, which is just rare. I just let it run and now it's up. So I'm with this. I'm about to dump something in here. I just threw a little test money in here, see how this rocks. And I'm loving it so far, straight up. So let a few days go by, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably going to throw some dough up in here and really get it in. I also played around with this copy trading. So I got a trader out there that's working for me, straight up. Tom is getting it in right now. Let's look at my trades. Tom got me looking big time right now, for real, straight up. So I put $100 into Tom's hands today for 1 day. He rocking with it, and he's made me $1 off of that already. Now I didn't give him the whole $100. I gave him pieces of it to work with. So he's only putting on trades for about. Let's look at the trades. All right, so let's look at the trades that Tom dropped for me today, straight up. So yeah, you can't beat this. Tom put up $2, some change, 63 cents he made back. Another $2 some change, another 64 cents. Put up 73 cents, lost a penny. 73 cents, lost a penny. 14 cents he put up, got back about 3 cents. Another 14 cents, 3 cents. So overall, $1 and some change. Yo, I ain't mad at this, Tom. For real, you're only working with a little bit of money. So I put out there, I think the max that he could do on each trade is about $10. You see, I put a whole 100 in here, and I broke it up where $10 is the max that he could put on any trade. So he hasn't even hit nowhere near that. It's only $2, dollar, whatever. So he ain't hitting nothing close to that, straight up. But yo, good look at Chris turning me on to this. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Let's see what my total assets look like. Straight up. So I'm up. You know what I mean? I put in $180, so I'm up 2 and change straight up after 1 day. So I'm feeling this. Yo, if you got something out of this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yo, so you can stay up to date with what we doing over here on the Stupid DeFi channel. Straight up. 24K rocking out with a Stupid DeFi channel, and I'm out.